What up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Jay, and I am back again. Today, we're going to do another backyard workout. Today, we're going to focus on the shoulders. Now, if any of y'all have been following me, you know I've been really trying to build up my overhead press. So in today's shoulder workout, we're going to really focus on building up those stability muscles of the shoulders. So we're going to do some stability pressing. We're going to hit some rear delts, and then we're going to hit some side delts. So let's get to it. All right, so the first exercise we're going to get into today is the stability press. A lot of times this is done with the bamboo bar. If you guys don't have a bamboo bar or don't know what a bamboo bar is, they can be done with the broomstick. They can be done with the dowel. You just want a light bar. And then take some bands and you can hang either weights or kettlebells from the side. And because they shake and wobble all over the place, you really have to work your stabilizer muscles when you're pressing. So it's great for building up the stability muscles, which we're aiming to do. So let's get into it. So we'll start with a warm up. All right, so this isn't an exercise that you want to focus on going heavy with. This is an exercise that you may want to go lighter with and do a lot more reps, just so you really can build up those stabilizer muscles. So for these, when I do them, I usually don't go anything under at least 10 to 15 reps per set. So, you know, like today, I think when we do these, I'm going to do 15 reps each set and just work up from there. All right, so we're going to move into our first set. So like I said, this isn't an exercise that you really want to go heavy with. You want to do more reps, but because you're using the shoulder muscles, the shoulders always do better with higher reps anyway. So this is kind of perfect for that. And if you heard all that clanging, that's what you don't want. It sounds like wind chimes going. You want it as stable and still as possible. And the stiller you have it, the less clanging you'll have. So the key is to move up and down in a straight motion with very little clang. So we'll do another set in a minute. So honestly, these stability presses are great for almost any type of pressing, not just the overhead press like we're doing today. Like you can do them for a variety of overhead pressing, like overhead pressing to the front, behind the neck pressing, bench pressing, incline pressing, decline pressing. You can use these in all types of presses, you know, and depending on how you loop the bands, you can also play with how much wiggle and torque that you have. Like if you have a shorter band, it's going to wiggle less and be a little bit more stable. But as you see on the side, like with these, if you have the bands loop a little bit longer, then it's going to jiggle a little more. So you can mix it up a lot, you know, depending on what you're trying to do for the day, and just have fun with it. All right, so we're going to move into our last set now. So we're going to do one last high rep set. High rep meaning anywhere from 25 to 30 reps. So all right, done with those. So next up, we're going to hit some rear delts, because today we're going to hit the shoulders from all three angles. The front, which we did with the stability press. We're going to do some rear delts next, and then we're going to hit them from the sides with some lateral raises. That'll be our shoulder workout. So, you know, front, back, middle, all three heads of the delt. All right. All right, so now we're going to hit some rear delts, but we're going to do them in kind of a unique way. I got my bench here. I'm going to just pop up on it like this. Dumbbells like this. gonna do, we're just gonna do rear delt flies. All right, so we're gonna hit another set right now. And that bench, it makes it awesome because it just locks you in a position. So when you're going back, you really, really feel it in those rear delts. So it's a great movement. If you've never tried it, I definitely suggest that you do try it. All right, so we're gonna hit one more of these. Love these. Told you that bench is a killer. It locks you in. And it's just kind of like, when you're pulling back, you want to dip the weights down like you're pouring. Man, do you feel those. Oof. All right, so we're going to do our last set of these, and then we're going to move on to side delts. Oh, those get heavy quick. I try and imagine myself like being laid down and someone trying to pull my arms back. But even then, they get heavy. They get heavy quick. Oof. All right. So we're done with those. Get a little water, take a little break. Then we're going to move on to the side delts. All right, so next up, we're going to do lateral raises. I like to go a little bit lighter with these and do more reps. So I'll do 5 sets of 15 with these, 4 sets of 25, 5 sets of 25. Like I said, the shoulders always do better with higher reps. So especially with the lateral raises, we're trying to hit that side delt. I just like a little bit lighter and pump out the reps. So that's what we're going to do next with these. I think one of the biggest problems people have with lateral raises is they always want to use too much weight. So they want to use too much momentum to get the weight up. So you're heaving the weight up, but you aren't really hitting those side delts. So just by dropping the weight a little bit and concentrating on your form, you'll get so much more out of it. All right, so last set of these. This last set, I'm gonna do a little bit different. If you notice how I do my lateral raises, I kind of start in front and I go out, bend my elbows a little bit. For this last set, I'm gonna keep my arms straight and only go about halfway up and then pump out and then just pump out the reps. So halfway like this. Good little burn there. You know what? Caught my breath. Let me try and get some more. All right. That is it for today. You know, we hit our front delts with the stability presses. You know, we did some rear delt flies, and then we cooked up our side delts with some lateral raises and then some half lateral lasers. If you guys like what you saw today, drop us a like because we like likes. Give us a comment if you want, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel. This is your boy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next workout. Peace.